Okay, girls, so I'm going to show you a few exercises, the difference between hitting your quads and hitting your glutes. Because you can use the same exercise and just put different emphasis in which muscle group do you want to work. And I'm going to teach you that right now. We're going to start with a squat. I'm going to use the Smith machine because it's easier to show a guided movement. So if I'm just doing a squat, fix my heart. Here on the Smith machine, I want you to first notice on your normal position setup, what are you more focused on and what do you feel the most? So if I'm just doing here, like this for me would be like a natural setup, right? At this point, if I stop right here, I don't know if you can tell, but my knee and my hips are basically on the same angle. And that's what's going to determine which muscle group is going to be more utilized. So if I'm doing a squat right here, you can see it from the side, kind of roughly the same angle on the knee and on the glutes. Ooh, I'm a little sore. Now, if I want to emphasize my quad activation on a squat, what should I do? I should really try to angle more my knees. I should try to use more my knee joint in a way that as much as I can bend my knee, my quad muscles are going to be more triggered, more stretched, more targeted, more demanded. How many more verbs do I need? So if I'm doing a squat right here, instead of doing like a normal squat, what I would do is I would drive my knees more forward. That would demand me to lift my heels from the floor. But this way you can see I'm in full knee flexion. This means my muscles right here at the bottom part of my quads are being extremely demanded, extremely pulled. That means more muscle tears. That means more what? More gains. You know that. So if I want a squat that's going to target more my quads, I just try to drive my knees forward, pushing that here to a squat on the Smith machine. What I would do is I'll maybe drive my feet a little more forward, ooh, and do a full flexion of my knees rather than on my hips. Make sense? Ooh. I just did this like yesterday, so I'm very sore from it. Ooh. Amazing. Ouch. Recover, recover, recover. Now, going back, what if I want to target more my glutes on the same movement? So go back from the basics, right? The basics, like let's nickname it a neutral squat. So I'm going to squat right here. Now, if I really want to engage more my glutes rather than my quads, what do I need to do? I need to kind of try to take the pressure away from my knee and push more on my glutes. Ooh. It's really not smart trying to record videos like this when you're super sore, but I can do it. I can do it. So from a normal squat position into a more glute focused squat position, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean more forward from my hips, making sure that going from a neutral position, now my hips are being more activated. They're being more stretched out. More glute muscle fibers are being contracted, demanded, triggered, tracted. That's not a word. But the other thing that I can do is one of the movements that are the glutes are responsible for doing is abduction, right? Even though this is a rotation, but we don't need to get into specifics. But when you do that, when you abduct your feet, you see that? Can you see it? Let me see if you can see it. Can you see it? I can't see if you can see it. Yes, look. Doop, doop, doop. The other side. Doop, doop, doop. The gluteus medius, it activates more. So I want you to first engage more your glutes. You're going to get, not only, you're going to come from a narrow stance, you're going to get widen up a little bit your feet. You're going to angle your feet out a little bit. So you're going to do that abduction on your feet. And that not only will immediately engage more your glutes, but it's going to allow you to go a little bit deeper on your hips. And mind you, oops, if I'm here and I want to get more glute activation, what do? I can't because I'm at my maximum glute activation for my mobility standpoint. You might be able to go lower and arch more your butt. This for me is my maximum. If I go lower than that, I'm not really actually activating more my glutes. I'm just rotating my spine forward, my hips forward. and actually stretching my lower back, which is not good. So keep that spine neutral, engage your glutes, come up and down. Does it sound loud on the mic? I bet it did. Now, putting that whole movement here on the Smith machine, what I'll do is, remember, legs widen up a little bit more. I'm going to put my feet more under the bar. I'm going to push my hips back as much as I can. Can you see it? Wait, I'm going to be good to you. Come with me, come with me, come with me. Let's put you a little bit more to the side. Do, 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 do. My assistant just did that. Feet wide. Push your hips back as much as you can. Got it? See the angle? Move a little bit to the side. See the angle? Yes. Don't try this at home, kids. Perfect. And that's how you get a squat movement to target more quads, to target more glutes. Now, which one should you choose? Both. We use quads on your quad day, use glutes on your glute day. That's it.